King Charles, during his reign, has drawn comparisons to his late father, Prince Philip, with experts noting striking similarities in wit, temperament, and occasional blunders. Prince Philip, recognized for his candid, often politically incorrect remarks, left an indelible mark as one of the most gaffe-prone members of the British royal family. While King Charles, at 75, might not entirely emulate his father's tendency for dontopodology or putting his foot in his mouth, evident parallels in mannerisms and behavior link him closely to his father. Despite not sharing identical traits, the monarch's occasional blunders, like frustrations with pens and an apparent impatience during his coronation, hint at a kinship in demeanor with Prince Philip. In light of these resemblances, many find it surprising, given the widely perceived image of the king and the prince as opposites. Renowned royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams highlighted this perception, recalling Philip's own acknowledgement of their differing outlooks, citing Charles as a romantic and himself as a pragmatist, attributing these differences to their sometimes distant relationship. However, Fitzwilliams also emphasized lesser-noticed similarities between them, which, according to body language expert Judah James, might stem from Charles using his late father as a guiding influence in his role as monarch, marking a new status upgrade. The convergence between King Charles and Prince Philip becomes apparent when examining instances of irritability and gaffes. While Philip was initially perceived as more openly outspoken, Charles has also exhibited signs of being overwhelmed by the relentless public scrutiny. Richard highlighted the king's mishaps with pens and his perceived irritation at delays during the coronation, noting that both father and son lacked a natural inclination for public relations. Prince Philip in his own time was unreserved in expressing his opinions, often leading to what he termed dontopodology, causing occasional embarrassment during his diplomatic engagements abroad. His memorable one-liners, like the notorious "just take the *******ing picture" during an event commemorating the Battle of Britain, or his bold remarks on diplomatic visits, became part of his iconic persona. Likewise, Charles has displayed glimpses of his father's impatience and touchiness, traits observed by Judah James throughout his life. The king's moments of impatience, notably the leaky pen incidents and his apparent restlessness during delays at his coronation, echo Philip's characteristic short fuse. Charles's recent outburst over a leaking pen during a visit to Hillsborough Castle in Northern Ireland further emphasized this aspect of his personality. These shared traits between King Charles and Prince Philip, though not always immediately apparent, underscore a nuanced similarity that extends beyond their public personas, shedding light on an unexpected likeness between father and son in their roles within the royal family. Charles expressed his frustration with the pen he was using to sign his name, visibly irritated as he vigorously wiped ink from his fingers. He complained vehemently about the malfunctioning pen, exclaiming to the Queen, "God, I hate this pen," before handing it over and adding, "I can't bear this thing, every stinking time." This incident occurred shortly after viewers of Charles' historic accession to the throne were perplexed when the new monarch hastily gestured to remove a pot of ink. During the momentous signing of the proclamation, the king urgently signaled to an aide to remove a pen box from his desk, which many viewers described as inadequately sized for the substantial document and stationery. This incident followed an earlier episode where lip readers claimed Charles expressed concern about punctuality while waiting in the Diamond Jubilee state coach before his coronation ceremony at Westminster Abbey. Footage analysis revealed the king's worry about time, expressing, "I'm worried about time. I mean, it's been longer this time and, well, look. I know." Another lip reader noted his frustration, stating, "We can never be on time. Yes, this is a negative, there's always something." Furthermore, reports surfaced about another instance of impatience during a visit to Wrexham, where Charles, alongside Camilla, met celebrity football club owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. In a viral clip, Charles urged urgency, exclaiming, "Please, we need to go. I was trying to wait for her," but she goes on. The wit and charisma displayed by both Prince Philip and Charles have captivated audiences over time. Royal experts attribute this quality to the charismatic demeanor carried by the pair. Judy, an expert in body language, explained the significance of role changes, suggesting that during critical moments, individuals tend to refer to mentors or role models subconsciously, often drawing inspiration from parental figures. She emphasized how Philip's influence in Charles's life. Moreover, discussions about the body language of both Philip and Charles arose. Judy highlighted the distinctive poses each adopted, noting Prince Philip's habit of standing with hands clasped behind his back, signifying composure and authority. Conversely, Charles was known to clasp his hands in front or engage in self-soothing gestures, which gradually diminished upon assuming the role of king. Additionally, both Philip and Charles were observed posing with a pointed index finger in several photographs, often engrossed in conversations with others. Their distinct body language and wit, intertwined with instances of frustration or impatience, have provided a comprehensive view of the personalities and demeanor of these prominent figures within the royal family. The inherent charm exuded by both Prince Philip and Prince Charles has been a subject of both controversy and admiration throughout their public lives as members of the royal family. Despite any debates surrounding their actions, their trademark charisma remains an undeniable aspect of their personalities. Richard highlighted that while Prince Charles may have been perceived as traditional or conservative due to his preference for classical-inspired locations like Poundbury and his manner of dressing, he, much like his father, possesses significant personal charm. He emphasized how members of the royal family possess an impressive ability to command attention and engage with their surroundings. Judah also noted the jovial demeanor exhibited by both Philip and Charles. She observed Prince Philip's perpetual air of partial amusement, often accompanied by a twinkle in his eye as he interacted with hosts and guests during royal engagements. Additionally, she remarked on Prince Charles's increased use of bonding techniques, such as wearing a more frequent smile and employing the pointless point method, a gesture akin to his father's habit of extending an index finger during one-on-one conversations to signal a forthcoming joke or witty remark. Recently, King Charles displayed his natural charisma while presenting an honorary MB to the members of the K-pop group Blackpink. During the ceremony, he engaged vocalist Jisoo Kim, inquiring about her well-being after attending a state banquet at Buckingham Palace with her bandmates. The king expressed interest in their dance routine, showing his admiration and appreciation for their talents. However, there remains uncertainty regarding whether the guests at the banquet were treated to a special performance, or if the king had familiarized himself with their act elsewhere. Given that the band's energetic routines are not typical royal fare, this encounter stands out as a departure from the usual royal engagements. Continuing to showcase his personable side, King Charles initiated his 75th birthday celebrations with a tea party at Highgrove House. Notably, among the attendees was Jay Blades from the repair shop, someone the king considers a friend. This friendship, which blossomed during Charles' appearance on the repair shop, a royal visit, left a lasting impression on viewers, with many praising the rapport between King Charles and Jay Blades. During the birthday celebrations, guests sang "Happy Birthday" to Prince Charles, eliciting a playful eye roll from him before he cut into his white and gold birthday cake, revealing another endearing facet of his personality. Dear friend, if you like everything new about the royal family and don't want to miss all the novelties, subscribe to our channel and like it. By doing so, you take part in our development. We work for you.